Every other Monday, Governor Green joins us in studio to talk about issues affecting Hawaii and what he's doing for local residents. He joins us now with more. Good morning, Governor. Thanks for stopping by again.
Thank you. Happy holiday.
Happy holiday. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the issue in Waiahole, the rent there being increased. But you're saying, there are some subsidies available. What do you want to tell residents there?
Well, I extended the period of time that they can negotiate for 2 additional weeks. Rents have been very low there, around $100 a month for an extremely long time. But we want people to be able to stay on the land where possible, so they're going to work out a deal. I do think that it has to be fair to everyone because people across the state are paying a lot more, but also we respect tradition, and those who have devoted themselves to that land and improving that land should be given consideration. So a couple extra weeks to work it out, and we're trying to avoid arbitration because that would make the rates go up even higher, I think, and I don't want to do that to people.
You use the word fair. What do you say to people living there that believe, hey, this is not fair and we don't mind a little increase, but this is just way too much?
Well, I mean, $300 or $400 or even $500 a month is not very much. That's very little compared to what most people are paying to be on land. A lot of people are paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month. So again, we want it to be very fair. I love the people up there. I really do. So that's why I put some more time in to get it worked out.
Can we talk about the teen vaping law that just went into effect on Saturday? Very important one.
Yeah, vaping is terrible, and they've been targeting kids. This is the tobacco companies for quite some time, using all kinds of flavored vaping. It's awful, and then people get hooked on the nicotine and then later go on to cigarette smoking. But either way, nicotine is bad for young people because it affects their development, their neurologic development specifically, and that is risky and dangerous. So we have to stop that. So there's going to be a lot more tax applied, and it's going to be more difficult to get it. But vaping is toxic, and people shouldn't do it. And so I would say to all those teens out there, please don't get started, because when you get hooked on nicotine, it is a chemical. It's hard to get off.
Now, looking ahead towards today, the rest of the day, let's talk about housing. Go back to housing because, of course, one of your big issues is housing and finding more affordable housing for residents. Marcia Fudge is here.
Yes.
Talk more about what her efforts have been like here and what it's been like.
Well, it's amazing. So Marcia Fudge is the HUD secretary, the top dog in the whole country. She's super neat. We went and met with her in D.C., and she's made some commitments already to help us with our housing crisis. You're going to see a lot on housing this month, this month of July, from our team. As you saw, the legislature was very smart. They appropriated over $500 million toward housing for this next year. We, of course, embraced that. And then we're going to use this opportunity with Marcia Fudge here to announce some really big things today on public housing. We're going to be announcing a large number of housing units that will be built by our Public Housing Authority. And then in about 2 weeks, maybe a little sooner, we're going to have an emergency proclamation on housing to cut some red tape. I want this 4 years to be a period of really boom building because our local families need to have housing so their costs come down. It kind of actually harkens back to what you talked about with Waiahole. So everyone needs housing. It's the biggest cost driver. Our values are to take care of our local people and our ohana, so that's it. But this is a big housing month.
When you say the cutting the red tape, in a few weeks you're going to make a big emergency proclamation. Does that have to do with kind of the timeline and the process of it all?
It does. So there's a lot of houses that have already received their entitlements, or units that have received their entitlements, meaning like 1,000 units here, 1,200 units there, but they get stuck. And so Nani Medeiros and our team are working on ways to unstick that. There's duplicated red tape between the county and the state. A lot of the time that's got to go. We'll be very careful with our conservation lands because that's most sacred to us. But there will now be a process to expedite the building of housing that's already been essentially approved but just got stuck somewhere. She's really good at that. And that's important because we need to build about 50,000 units and clamp down on illegal Airbnbs and get houses back into our people's inventory.
Okay. Let's talk about Skyline. Big grand opening weekend. You rode Skyline a couple of days ago, ran into a little bit of snafus this past weekend. What do you think, and how's it all being resolved?
I thought it was a pretty incredible experience. Sitting there with Mr. Fosse's wife, his widow, we put her in the front seat. That was quite magical. A lot of credit to Mayor Blangiardi, former mayors Caldwell and Hahnemann, and all those guys who worked on this. I mean, it was special. I actually think it's going to become a tourist attraction, especially for the Japanese community that comes from Japan, because you can see the plains and you can see this wide open space. Eventually, what's important is you will see housing also along the TOD, that corridor. It's really more impressive than I thought it was going to be quite honest. So it's a good thing. There are going to be hiccups. Jamie and I rode it and held hands there on the train. It was kind of fun. I think it's going to be special.
Do you think it's still going to be a tourist attraction now or maybe later when it's completed?
Well, more and more later, and then it will be very functional. The big picture, people have to have vision, right? Though I know the cost has been high and we should have been more responsible about that without a doubt. So I'm glad that that's kind of finally getting reined in. But when it's done, you're going to be able to get to the stadium. I mean, you got to picture a stadium in 4 years and going to a football game where we kick the crap out of Nevada. You got to picture people coming in from their house maybe halfway down the rail line and not having to go back and forth all the way to town, that they can maybe go over to Kapolei to work so we don't have all that backed up traffic. That's the kind of stuff you want to, focus on. Of course, there are going to be hiccups, but it's finally progress, and we're going to try to accelerate everything.
Okay, and then lastly, since we've been talking about it this morning, you can't say both, okay?
Yes?
For tomorrow,
Yes.
will it be hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hot dogs from...
Wow, that was quick.
Oh, man, I'm a decisive governor.
You are. Now, I know you have some important signings as well relating to education. We'll talk more about that later in our evening newscast. But, Governor, thanks for stopping by on this Monday.
Thank you. Great to see you.
All right, great to see you.